Number 4, silver bromide is made when silver ethanoate is added to sodium bromide. Sodium bromide reacts with silver ethanoate to produce sodium ethanoate and silver bromide. Complete the ionic equation for the reaction by adding the missing state symbols. Silver ion aqueous, this is soluble. Bromide ion aqueous. Silver bromide is the cream precipitate. Precipitate means solid, so physical state will be S. And name a different aqueous silver salt which could be used in step 1. Silver salt aqueous means soluble silver salt, we can use silver nitrate name, that's why this name will be silver nitrate. And use the information in step 2 to calculate the concentration of aqueous sodium bromide. So at first number of mole equal concentration times volume. So concentration will be number of mole divided by volume. So number of mole 0.01, volume 50 divided by 1000. Centimeter cube is converted to dm cube. Here concentration is given 0.01, volume is given 50 centimeter cube. So 50 centimeter cube is converted to dm cube by dividing 1000 and concentration 0.01. So if you calculate, you get 0.2 mole per dm cube. This is the concentration. And number D, state the color of the precipitate which form in step 2. Step 2, silver bromide is formed. So silver bromide is cream color, cream precipitate. Silver bromide, cream precipitate. And E, use the information in step 1 and step 2 and equation 1 to determine the number of moles of silver bromide. Number of moles of silver bromide. Use these values to calculate the mass of silver bromide. So number of moles of silver bromide will be same, 0.01, because silver ion reacts with bromide ion to form silver bromide. As bromide ion is 0.01, so silver bromide mole will be same, 0.01. Now molar mass of silver bromide, silver is 108, bromine 80, 188. Now mass of silver bromide will be number of mole times relative molecular mass or relative formula mass. So if you calculate, you will get mass of silver bromide 1.88 gram. F, name the salt dissolved in the filtrate in step 3. Salt will be sodium ethanoate. Sodium ethanoate. In step 3, you see this is soluble salt, sodium ethanoate. Filter the mixture. Silver bromide will be separated and soluble salt will be sodium ethanoate. Number Z, the recorded mass of the dry residue in step 5 is greater than the mass calculated in E because a step is missing from the procedure. So suggest the missing step, rinse rinsing of residue needs to be rinsed. So if it is not done, so mass is greater. Name the substance responsible for the greater mass of dry residue. So sodium ethanoate is present. As residue is not rinsed, so sodium ethanoate will be present, that's why mass will be greater. H, barium sulfate can be made by same method but with different aqueous solution. Suggest two aqueous solutions which can be added together to making barium sulfate. So barium chloride reacts with sodium sulfate to produce barium sulfate precipitate, or you can write in place of barium chloride you can write barium nitrate. Sodium sulfate in place of sodium sulfate, and you can write potassium sulfate or ammonium sulfate or sulfuric acid. Number 2, write the balanced simple equation for this reaction: barium chloride aqueous and sodium sulfate aqueous, barium sulfate white precipitate solid, and sodium chloride aqueous. Number 5, alkenes are manufactured by cracking of larger alkene molecules. State the source of large alkenes molecule used for cracking. Source of alkane is petroleum. B, state two conditions needed for cracking large alkane molecules. Two conditions: one is needed, high temperature is needed, and catalyst is needed. When one molecule of dodecane is cracked, 3 molecules of but1 and one other product are formed. So use molecular formula to complete the symbol equation for this reaction. Dodecane, 3 mole of butene and hydrogen is produced, because here 26 hydrogen, so 8 is a 24, remaining 2 hydrogen is formed. And number 2, suggest the type of chemical reaction which is happening during the cracking. Cracking is thermal decomposition, because in presence of catalyst and by giving heat, breakdown of hydrocarbon, this is known as thermal decomposition. Breakdown of a compound by giving heat is known as thermal decomposition. D, propene will undergo polymerization. Suggest the name of the polymer formed from propene. Propene form polypropene. If ethene will form polyethene, so propene will form polypropene. And 2, draw the part of this polymer molecule to show 3 repeat unit. So this is 1 repeat unit, propene 2 repeat unit and 3 repeat unit, and 2 bond open to both sides. So how is it formed? This is the propene, so this double bond breakdown, this carbon contains 2 hydrogen, 1 above 1 below, and left carbon contains 1 hydrogen is below and 1 methyl group is above. This bond open and this bond open. These 3 repeat unit will be added. And state the type of polymerization propene undergoes. What type of polymerization? This is the addition polymerization.